Hi everyone, my name's Electric Donkey and today we are back on another GameMaker tutorial. We're back on the No Man's Sky type project we've got going. Now if you remember in the last video we started to put some meteorites in the game. Now I'm not really sure what I was doing last week, to be honest. I was completely not with it. So I've gone back quickly and just made some quick adaptations to the code, which was where it was going wrong, to be honest. First off, I'm not quite sure if this is necessary, but it's just a check, just in case the count skipped a step. Just in case the count is bigger than the actual time itself, or equal. Also, I'd completely missed this out, so after our count had hit our time, we just kept going, basically. Now, that meant we were always stuck in one direction, until you added that in, and then you kind of moved around really fast every single step you changed direction. So that's where that comes in. Also, I just changed the speeds to 1 just to make them a little bit more realistic. And if you make all those adaptations, you kind of get something that starts to look vaguely like meteorites. Now, meteorites probably would travel a bit further than this, so you could change those variables yourself. But if you see, they all kind of start off going in the same direction, so we're going to fix that in a minute. But as you can see, they all start to move in random directions for random times. And we can start to make that so it will damage the ship when we hit one. But first we're going to make it so they don't all move in the same direction to start with. And that's going to be our dir. We're going to change that to iRandom 360. So next time we run that, that should work now. Now, what do we need to do? Well, we probably want to make some adaptation to our spaceship to add lives and stuff. So we're going to make a create event in the spaceship, and we're going to have our lives variable. Maybe not lives, we'll do lives just because it's a predefined variable. So we're going to say lives equals 3. That's a popular number. Now we're going to add another step event instead of the movement, and we're going to call this lives, or one word. Now we're going to say if place meeting x y. We might have to make some adaptations to this later, but hopefully this will work for the time being. So basically, if we've hit a rock, we're going to say lives minus equals, or we could just do minus actually. So we're going to minus a life. Then we're going to put down here if lives equals less than or equal to 0, show debug message for the time being. We can add something else later. Game over. I just want to make it so it's still playable even if we run out of lives entirely. Now we could give this a run now, just do that quickly just to prove this all works, and probably not going to notice too much of a change. The thing is though, every single step that we have collided with a rock, it's going to hurt us. So what we probably want to do is, after we've hit the rock, is destroy the rock. So let's just give this a test quickly. Yeah, you can see we're instantly game over as soon as we even touch it. Now that's not what we want to do. So to bypass this, we're then going to say if place meeting object rock. Actually, we need to do this in the rock just to make sure. So we're going to add another step event in here. We'll do collisions. If place meeting XY object spaceship. Is it spaceship? Yeah, it is. So if we have collided with our spaceship, we're going to instance destroy. Okie dokie, now that should probably work a little bit better. So now we have 3 lives. It means if we hit 3 rocks, that's game over. Bit more fair, I think. But that's not all we're going to do, because after all, we have no way of telling how damaged our spaceship is, so we're going to use that in a minute. So we took 1 life, we've had 2 lives, 3 lives, game over. See? It's pretty good, isn't it? It's working. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a few variations on this sprite that we've got going here. So we're going to copy this 3 times for the 3 different stages of damage, if you would. And actually we need another one, don't we? So let's do that. Okay, for each one then we're just going to take a little bit of the spaceship out, sort of thing. So we're going to have a little hole there, a little hole there. Not much damage on the first shot. Then we're going to have a huge hole there, pretty big hole there. We're trying to match it up so it's relatively similar to that. And still a pretty small hole there. Okay, and then in the last one we're going to have a huge hole here, bits falling off. This whole like roof bit's gonna come off. Okay, we do need to take a little bit out there. Okay, so far we are just taking bits out, and then we're going to take this whole side off. Now this is going to make it, this would be our final life. So now if we just show the preview, let's put that really slow. You can see it slowly deteriorating and breaking. Now that's relatively realistic. For the time being, it'll do. So now in the object spaceship, we're going to go into the create event, and we're going to set our image speed to equal 0 for the time being. Now in the create event, in the lives, we're going to say case lives. No, we don't want case. Sorry, we want switch lives. We want case in a minute. Lives. Case 3. We're not going to change anything. Case 2. We're going to say image index equals 1. Break. Case 1. Image index equals 2. Break. Case 0. Image index equals 3. So that will move us through the lives progression as we get more hits on our ship. So now hopefully we should get some visual representation as to how damaged our ship is, and like in No Man's Sky, what we will be able to do is when we get back onto the planet, you could repair it using the ores. So let's just take a blow. You can see we're a bit damaged. We're alright though, we're a little bit damaged. And look, we're getting even more damage, and we're dead. That's game over stage at this point. We've lost a leg, basically. We shouldn't be able to fly. And we could just beam down to the planet, and we could go back up. Now that is something we will need to work on. We need to make sure that the lives are persistent, sort of thing. So yeah, the object has been reset. But anyway, that will do for the time being. I think for the next thing we'll just keep it in the room and keep it persistent, but change it to be invisible. But if you like the video, remember to like, subscribe, or just do you guys want to do, and I will talk to you in the next one.